Hello, we are live again. Brand new week of exciting streams. And we're going to continue this week as always. Going to be playing some of the brand new Dreams that were released over the past week, as well as taking any suggestions or anything that's just been released today, for example. So let me just organise here. Get everything set up. Sorry if you can hear the background noise. Again, people love to cut their grass on Monday. Seems to be a trend. Okay, I'm just going to bring the chat up just now. Hope everyone's doing well. We had a good weekend. There we go. There's the chat coming now. I also noticed, by the way, that there's actually been no MM picks, which is strange, because we normally always start a Monday stream with the MM picks, but as you can see, I've already played them all. So for some reason, oh, hold on, but for some reason this week they haven't picked anything. I don't know why. Maybe just one of those weeks, but yeah, there's nothing here yet. So I'm just going to have to jump straight ahead to some of the things that I've got in my queue, or things that I've got in the popular section. So we'll probably just start playing through some of these things. So I actually thought, look at the detail on this. This is absolutely crazy. Hey Alshmoomin! Yes, hello Alpha. Nice to see you both. Hey Stu! Oh, you're right at the start today. Excellent. Greeting LBA lads. This is the one day I actually get to spend on Dreams each week. Is that like your allowance? Like, excuse me, every Monday you say, right, that's my Dreams day. Don't take it away from me. Are you going to be creating some more? I know you don't have as much time to create now, so I'm just curious if you're going to keep that up. I'd love to see what your next creation is going to be. Cutting the grass in pitch darkness. People cut the grass whenever they damn please. You know, it's quarantine, right? They need something to do with their life. Hey Joe. Hey. Copying Alpha's catchphrase. Hey Reckley, my brother. That's it. Yeah, so we're going through some new creations this week. So if anyone's came across anything that's quite interesting, don't hesitate to let me know. Right, so I'm just going to quickly update the thumbnail here, then we're ready to go. But I mean, look at the detail on that. It's actually insane. I mean, she looks a bit happy, but gotta admit that is top quality. My only question is now, right? Can you get quality like this and still animate the face? Because it's one thing doing this for art. It's another thing if you're making this for a game, you know. And that's one of my biggest criticisms when it comes to Dreams, is that when you try to animate a face, it's extremely difficult to make it look natural, and obviously it would also take up a lot of thermo as well. So that when I see things like this, I think, okay, amazing graphics. Now can you take it to the next level? Can you animate this? Can you have a gameplay character that looks just as good as this? Because normally when you play regular games, you know, they've always got like the cutscene version and then the in-game version, and the in-game one is slightly less detailed. So that's why I'm wondering if you can actually utilize this in your games, or if this is like strictly for art showcases. But the detail looks excellent. The hair's a bit funky, you know, it's not quite as good as the rest of it, but everything else looks good. You can even kind of see like all the pores like on her nose and her forehead, how the light sort of glistens, and even the eyes. I like how well shaded they all are. Even the tongue, you got to look at the tongue as well. Like you can actually see like all the little dots. It's very, very detailed. But I think this is by a creator who made Mortal Kombat stuff. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat fan, but you can tell he knows what he's doing when it comes to graphics. So this is the next the next quest for Dreams, right? Trying to get these amazing graphics in gameplay form, right? Let's see if we can do it. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but some of you guys might be able to. I'll send you my track, LB. Sounds good. Sounds good indeed. Bro, how? Talent and, I don't know, extreme dedication, I'd imagine. Right, let's move this one. Right, this looks like a nice little animation. I briefly saw this on Twitter, and it was quite cool. He always creates really well animated scenes. He made if you remember the animation of the snowball with the green guy and the little dinosaur. So I think he makes a lot of these little animated scenes. Just something that's quite fun. The Night I Died. Well, this is appropriate for Halloween. Oh, look! Classic Resident Evil intro. That's one thing I need to do. I actually need to make like a proper Dreams intro for some of my videos. I just can't pinpoint what I'm going to do yet. Too many ideas. I don't think that's possible, LB. The thermal would not allow that. You don't think so? So that's why I'd love to actually see what the thermal looks like for these kind of sculpts. We're just going to have to make do with these kind of sculpts. You know, this wee guy in the bath. I mean, I'm not that too bothered about graphics. At the end of the day, if I can make like a PS2 quality game, that's good enough for me. But I was just curious how far people could push Dreams. Bison has some amazing animations. He does. He does. He puts a lot of effort into them. So I'd love to find time to do that, but because I'm making a game and doing streams and videos, I don't really have time to just make an animation, because I would use all that time and for what, you know? I have different ideas what I want to do with Dreams. I'd honestly say he's the best animator in Dreams. Yeah, no doubt. He really does like focus on it. Like he's clearly decided, I want to be really good at animating, and so he's just put his focus on that. So I'm sure we've all got something that we'd like to be the best at in Dreams. For me, it's mostly like story related content more than anything. So The Night I Died, spoiler alert, here we go. I'm pretty sure if you scoped into that face it'd be like 100%. Maybe that's why the rest of the model wasn't shown. Maybe you couldn't afford the thermal space. Mainly because since it's just that face, they'll turn up the detail on the face. Yeah, I wonder what it would look like if they started to decrease the detail on the face. Like, would it look that bad? How low could you go, you know? Right, apparently I have to select language twice. Right, this box is empty. I have to take my medicine. I still have some in the kitchen. Right, see, that was confusing. I thought that was a cutscene. Clearly someone's getting a bit too close for comfort here. Right. I love how slow he walks. Right, he's playing Dark Souls. Right, this is already a copyrighted game. Just the text alone and the reference. Right. Right, so to get into the bathroom, get some medication. Right. This is not the bathroom. That's my wedding ring. Sorry for the noise. It'll go in a minute, I think. That's my wedding ring. Janny, my ex-wife, doesn't live far. What the hell was that letting me do? Just admiring the view with my leg up on the chair. Yeah. So it feels like it's a bit of an adventure game. We're just exploring. Oh, it's not too bad. It's like these. Can you imagine being in a? Who has a toilet in here? That's disgusting. You need to open the door. You haven't even washed your hands. How would you even get out? Do you know what I mean? If that door only swings one way, it's going to be complicated. Look at that. Let's go for another bath. It's a bath, man. It's a bath. Right, where is this bathroom? I feel like I'm going... I mean, this would... Where was the pills? Is that pills? They look like pills to me. I'm assuming this is his only bathroom, right? I have no idea. I'm just gonna explore the house, I think. The dinosaur, yeah. Nice little ending. I've seen one of Bison's timelines before. It scared me. Yeah, I mean that's how I feel when I see some people's music. To be honest, it's like extremely detailed, tons of keyframes, and I have no idea what they're for. Right, apparently I just gobbled up these pills here. Okay, now I go to sleep. This day was the worst. Doesn't look that dark. Must be going to sleep at like 7 or something. Right, this is a really weird way to start the game, but I'm assuming things are about to hit the fan right about now. See? What is going on here? Oh god, it's the police! Right, no time to go to sleep now. It seems like they've cut all the power. All the lights are out. Is this a Bruce Lee game? I think so. I've got a lamp over there. That is not a lamp. Where was that, by the way? Over here. Good, I got my lamp. My handheld lamp. Right, take lamp and point. Okay. Well, that's interesting at least. Have to go down to the basement to restore the electricity. Okay, you be careful down there. Right, I don't know if this is where the basement is, but this is really creepy. I thought this was like the exit to his house, but this guy lives in a really weird place. Like his front door leads into a basement. It's super creepy. Can you imagine like coming home every day to this place? It's like, oh yeah, my house is just on the other end of this really creepy ass corridor, you know. I'm guessing this guy doesn't bring too many dates home. Once they see this brickwork, they're like, nah, this guy's dodgy. Right, there you go. It was that easy. Oh look, we can actually... Here's Bruce Lee's combat style. Right, at least I know I can go to town on these guys. I'm kind of curious because the character reminds me of... Do you remember when we were playing Streets of Rage inspired games? And there was one that had characters kind of like this. I'm not sure if it's by the same creator. Keyframes everywhere, just your eyeballs full of keyframes. Is this a horror game? I'm sure it is. It seems to be so far. I mean, the controls are a bit horrific, but I need my gun. I don't know. I don't who was doing this, so I'm going to be careful. God, Google Translate was not your friend. Right, if you are living in this dodgy place, right, where your front door leads into there, where would you keep a gun? Would it be under your bed, under your mattress? What do you think? Let's go back in. Right, there's keys. And he's just framed his gun, you know. Let's do it. Right, I can... Adjectives. Right, find the key for the exit door, gun and ammo. Okay. Right, so we've got the keys. We've got the gun. Okay, so you can point L1 and R2 to shoot with a gun. Let's see, how do I do that? It doesn't let me do it yet. Oh wait, what? Right, apparently I need to find ammo. Did anyone see any ammo? Let's go into the bathroom, right? That's probably where he keeps all his ammo. There's some in the living room. Right, where the hell was his living room? Was this it here? He lives in a really weird house. It's really hard to tell. Oh, I found ammo. That is not handgun ammo. Come on. That ain't handgun ammo. He's pure blasting. What, God knows, rockets out of his pistol. Right. So what's the first thing you do when your power goes out? You go, right, I better get my gun, you know, just in case. Those deadly raccoons have been at the wires again. Right, let's see. Right, is this when stuff really gets serious? No. Someone was trying to get in here. Either that or they were doing some finger painting. It's blood. Ah, oh, you don't say. Or is it the Purge reference? I have no idea, I've never watched the Purge. Don't shoot me. Nice, nice, everyone's doing good. About to have dinner. Oh nice, what you having for dinner? We're very nosy people, we have to know. House room is going to ask, is that a pizza with bubblegum on top? Janny, what a name. Janny. You weren't that range with. And jamming with you fine people, sounds good, sounds good. Perfect way to start a Monday, right? Mrs. Belmont has the keys to the stairs, I need to get down. What? So she basically owns this prison. Basically, you can't leave your apartment complex unless you get permission from whoever the hell this woman is. Okay, smells like gas. Right about now, I'd like to aim my gun, to be honest, but alright, it's letting me do it now. Thank God for that. Right, I've got my lamp, but I'm going to stick to the gun, right? Because you never know. Did you see that face? I saw that face. Right, why don't we just shoot first and ask questions later? Don't you think that's the most appropriate thing? Isn't this giving you Forbidden Siren vibes, Reckley? Just feels like it. Mrs. Belmont? Are you fine, Mrs. Belmont? I swear I paid my rent. Can you just give me the keys so I can actually leave this? Oh my God! God damn it, Mrs. Belmont! Don't scare me like that! Now look what you've done! Right, where's the damn keys? That's all I came for, right? Came for some apples and some keys. Oh, what is that? A dog? Why is there always the cruelty to these dogs? She basically ate her dog. So, Reckley, if you're worried about the dead cat in your game, yeah, there's a dead dog in this game. So, you know, you may as well just go for it now. Right, let's take a wee healing kit. I've got no idea how to use it. Right, sorry, but you shouldn't have hogged the keys all for yourself. Right, let's get the hell out of here. First floor, I guess that says, in French. My earphones, I know some of the music. I've actually turned the volume down a little bit, so it shouldn't be too bad. I like my pizza with pineapples. I actually don't mind pizza with pineapples. I don't think it's that bad. I don't order it, but if it's there, I'll eat it. Never past that. Meat feast can't be arsed to cook today. That sounds good to me. Good carbs. Get yourself filled up. I hate Mondays. I know everybody hates Mondays, but now that we're doing streams on Mondays every week, your Monday has to be that little bit better, right? I can't tell if this game looks good or awful. Yeah, it feels like the intentions are good. It's just the execution is maybe not quite there. But to be fair, it's already better than most of the Dreams we play. Like, if we're being honest. So I'll take that. Right, there's a couple of people over there, and I don't think I want to go that way yet. Logically, I would just break into this car, right? I'd hotwire it. No, in this game though, I'd have to go find the keys in someone's house first. Right, since we've got lampposts scattered around, I think I'm just going to bring my gun out, right? Because you can never be too careful. Hey LBA, in 2 days Ghostbusters Remastered will be free in the Epic Games Store. That sounds pretty cool. I don't even know if my laptop could run it, to be honest. So I'm not that bothered. I did complete the game back on the PS3, so I liked it. Probably like a 7 out of 10 for me. It's not perfect, especially at the end levels get a bit cliche. But it's alright. Right, no, Mrs. Belmont, I know what she like. His shocked plastic face says it all. Always dogs, why not cats? Well, in Reckley's game he has a dead cat, so he's breaking boundaries. Nice, makes me feel better. Yeah, you're both sadistic, man. Hey Dark River Sabin, welcome back. The trope needs to stop. That's why I don't hate Mondays. Nice. Later my ride here. See this video later. Oh, your ride. You're going somewhere. Plastic face. I know. Are you afraid of the zombies or are you afraid of Plastic Man? Right. Uh oh. He unequipped the gun. Aim the gun. Why is it not shooting? You killed Mrs. Belmont. Why will you not kill him? Does my flashlight work? Can I blind him? Right, it's not going to work. Oh my God. Excuse me. Right, I see there's ammo just lying here in this window. I didn't even realise. Right, Mrs. Belmont number 2. You want to get to hell? Right, she's down to the count. She's been drinking a lot of beer. Right, I'm going to leave this guy, I think. It doesn't even let me run. Oh no, there's tons of them. Seriously, how am I going to find enough ammo to get by all these guys? Right, do you know what? Do you know what? He took a bite out of me, right? So I can't be having that. What? I've run out of bullets and he's still coming for me? Right, he's distracted about his car, right? Oh, what the hell? You mean I didn't have to kill any of them? If I knew that car... Oh my god. He just hit that zombie towards me? That zombie nearly got me there. It's closed. What? Are you kidding me on? So what do I do now? This is the hardest horror game ever, by the way. It doesn't even let you run. Right, I can punch. Right, you in the car. Can I borrow your car, please? Why would you run over the zombies but then just sit there? I'm guessing I have to go down this way. I think that's where the car was. Right, oh, I got some floating ammo. I'll take that. Can I go through this window? Right, I've got no idea where I need to go now. go through this door. Nope. I love how everyone drives the same make and model of car. It's great. Right, are you just gonna die? Look, you had what, one more bullet to go, and that was it. Right, let's just kill these sons of bitches. We already know I'm gonna die at the end, right? We know the spoiler from the game's title. Okay. How the hell did we get into the hotel? And I remember I picked up like a health thing, but I don't even know how to use it. Right, so apparently there's... we need to find the keys for the hotel. Now, if you were hotel keys, where would they be? Mrs. Belmont, where are the hotel keys? Oh shit, I killed her. Jink, he has the keys in his pocket. Oh look, I found health. Fantastic. I just wish I could find the damn keys. Still want to know who's inside that car, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if the keys are somewhere obvious, or if they're like lying on the ground somewhere. 'Cause it's not so easy to see. Like when this car moved, we found ammo, but I didn't see anything else. Let's go back. Maybe we can open this building. No. Right, I don't see anything over here. I like that effect, that the little guy's arm outside the car, that's quite cool. So where are these bloody keys? Can we go in this place? Tyler's Corporation. Man, I don't know. If the keys were back here, why would they be back here? You know? Just seem quite strange. Man, I don't know. I don't know. This is quite difficult. The lighting is quite dark, so it's not easy to find anything. I'm not going to go back in there. Do you think someone threw the keys in the bin? Where are these bloody keys? I hope my friend is fine, right? Oh, they can't go to the friend's house. You mean I killed all those zombies for nothing? Right, where's this say? Joseph, there's a gas leak. The fire department tried to evacuate me, but I refused. My phone doesn't work, so I'll wait for you at the hotel. Okay. Sounds good to me. So how did this guy have the hotel keys? Mrs. Belmont had the keys to get out of the apartment. This guy's got the keys to the hotel. Are these like the key masters or something? Plastic face. Gotta love plastic face. That's it. If there was an apocalypse, I would be Negan, like badass with a cricket. For a small British touch. I haven't even got that far in The Walking Dead, to be honest. But I know the guy you're talking about. I love zombie games where you can kill zombies melee. Technically I could, I just forgot that I could do it. I was too busy wasting all my ammo. Why are there so many dead people in the cars? They slipped on a banana peel. And then that was the end of their story. I do like the arm outside of the car though. I might steal that idea, because in the subject there's some cars, but I never actually put any arms out of the window. Might be a nice touch. Oh no, my god, what happened to the receptionist? The whole city's in danger, but god, what happened to the receptionist? Oh, I found her. I found her. I'm sorry this happened to you, receptionist. We are going to fight for the rights of more receptionists. Can I go in here? Even though there's nothing here. If you want a Lanute, it's €85. That's a bit expensive for a Lanute, don't you think? What the hell's that? Forfeit? What? If you want to fortificate on people. Right, I'm going to take this. I think this just instant heals you, by the way. I don't think it actually lets you store them. Right. Is that receptionist going to come alive in a minute? What do you think? I think she's going to get up at some point. Oh my god! Oh my god! Look, I'm using my kung fu. Kung fu into the wall! I'm trying to save ammo, sorry. Apparently there's a note here. A group of people in weird clothes came to rent the conference room. They paid the high price for this, but why here? Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, here we go. What's going on? Is this like a monster from like another part of the hotel? Oh damn, sorry Albie, didn't mean to spoil. I'm not a hardcore Walking Dead watcher, but I casually watched with my parents. Yeah, I know the character you're talking about. I've seen him. I know the actor as well. Right, into the conference room we go. I'm going to take my gun out, right? I don't know how much ammo I've got, right? Oh my god, what the hell is that? You are kidding me on. Right, I think I killed him. Well, that wasn't too bad. Right, this, I'm getting church vibes from this place. It's definitely a weird part of the hospital. The hotel. Right, so there's two different ways we can go. Let's go up here first. This was the shorter way. What are you saying, House Schmoomin? Why are you redacting your messages? I'm getting quite suspicious. Right, so we've got some more bullets, which is always good. And that's locked. Okay, so we're probably going to have to come back here later. I just wish that you could either walk a bit faster or let me run a little bit, because it's a bit slow. Just a tad. Okay, we're in the grand room now. Right, we're getting loads of ammo, which is good. I just hope his logic skills is quite good, because I hope he's counting all this ammo I'm finding. What the hell? It's a curtain monster! See, I was not wrong when I said there was something behind that curtain as a child. They do exist. These zombies are actually a lot easier than the first ones. I don't think they're taking quite as long to kill. Right, what's going on now? Oh, found the keys, as always. Yeah, it's a bit of an easy design decision. Like, this is a locked door, here's a key. There's another locked door, here's another key. Oh, is this the story? This is how it all began. Project Chessie? Right, that's an acronym. What is that an acronym for? I'll let the more creative of you come up with a solution. I thought it was a scientific fail. But why the hell a cult? Here we go. Carnivore, humane, evolutum, symbiote, intelligence. This has really shocked me so much that I'm getting hiccups. These creatures are artificially created. Who would have thought it? I thought they were just normal people. I think I'm going to die with these hiccups, by the way. Oh. I think I'm getting infected. What you on about, LB? I'm not. Yeah, totally. Totally. You and Joe. Right. It's funny when I bring out the torch, he seems to run a little bit faster. I don't know why. See? Gets like a little speed burst. Right, what? Why are we seeing the intro again? Okay. Right, clearly this is not finished, right? I don't know why he did that though, he finished the game and then he linked back to the start of the game. Why? 80% complete? I think we played this at the wrong time. Clearly there's one more room to go. But for what it's worth, that was quite good. It obviously needs some polish, some more detail here and there. So he was a creator of Relic Hunter. Relic Hunter was quite good. Yep, I was right. He was the guy that made the Streets of Chaos. If you remember this one, I recognised those plastic faced puppets from anywhere. So yeah, it's the same guy that's made that one. I think Isaac is a fan of this one, this rafting game as well. So he makes a lot of good games. Just that some of them probably need a little bit more polish overall. But it's pretty good. Not as good as Subject though, let's be honest. Who knows, Reckley, who knows? And Satan Artist in Java. Oh look, that was me, look. Why am I driving the wrong way? It's a magical sideways car. Okay, so we can go in the Alpine or the Monument Valley. Well, let's go with this one first. It's rare that I play a racing game in Dreams that I like, to be honest. Controls for a racing game. I wonder what they could be. Drive and brake. Got it. I've got it. What was that sound effect? That was like Little Big Planet. Okay. So far, I can tell you the steering is a bit stiff. But as with all racing games and Dreams, it's usually about the scenery. I don't really think it's about the gameplay, you know? I just feel that people like to make a big scenery. Something to drive around in, you know? Like there's no AI, there's no missions or anything, you're just driving, you know? You're just chilling out, exploring. I think that's the main idea. But it does look good. I mean, the graphics, I think the lighting is maybe the biggest problem, because the graphics technically look good. I just think the lighting could probably do a bit more, because everything does look a little bit more plasticky. I never really talk about graphics, I'm just talking about them now because I'm just driving around, right? And I need something to look at. Well, I do like the variety, so we're not just going through the same kind of things. We're going through the mountains and we're going off-road. You know, I'm displaying my amazing driving skills with the Stig. That's great. Look, even off-road, I'm still a champ. Right, that was me pushing the handbrake. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, there's actually rocks falling down. Right, I'm definitely not going to do 2 laps of this, right? Once I finish the first lap, I think that'll be me. I'll jump into the second track, see what that's like. I've never failed so hard at driving, yet succeeded at the same time. Because I feel like even when I crash, I just keep going, you know? It's great. They've definitely ramped the handicap up by about 1 million. think the car as well the sound effects could be a bit more beefier, you know. Right, so that was the first lap, right? I'm not going to play another lap, but I'll try and play this again so we can try the other track. You should play that pixel game I sent you yesterday. Yeah, I think it'll be on the timeline. I think we'll get there. It should be quite high up, I think. It does look good. He needs to push that fog back, is what he needs to do. Yeah. The #1 complaint of all. Right, let's go for Monument Valley. Right. It's going to be the same gameplay, but I want to see what this place looks like. Yeah, it's like a Silent Hill racing game. You know what? That's actually a really good idea. Silent Hill racing game. Has it ever been done before? There you go. You might have came onto something. Right, apparently I can move without the timer that time. Alright, so we're immediately going off road. We're going in a wee cave. Look, there's even road signs inside the cave. People were proactive and they redesigned this road after the roadworks. It's quite tough to go down here. I feel like I'm playing a pod racing game, by the way. It just looks like one of those canyon kind of tracks from Star Wars. Why would anyone drive down here? It's crazy. Are we getting back onto the road now? Is this how the United States work, by the way? Is it like you're suddenly on road and then it's like, oh, you know what, we need to go through the desert now before we get back onto the main road again? Driving in the USA, it must be an adventure. There's a big U-turn coming up. Whoa! Check that, handbrake. So yeah, if I'm thinking about all the genres and Dreams, I'd say racing ones were probably my worst. Not because they're bad, but I just feel like it's everyone makes racing games, and for me they just all feel the same, you know. Like I said, it's just a different environment most of the time, and that's it, you know. But hey, whatever. Oh, boom! I'm loving how his car is indestructible as well. Indestructible. I never thought I'd hear Silent Hill and racing in the same sentence. Can you imagine that? Like, you get to choose between Harry Mason and James Sutherland. They both have their own pimped out ride. Because technically they arrive in Silent Hill in a car, right? So you technically could design their cars from the game, and then you can drive through the town, the countryside, the hell world. You could even make your racing dynamic, like at certain points the hell world opens up, you know, maybe lap 1's normal, but then lap 2 everything changes into a hell world. How amazing would that be? And all the floor, all the ground is crumbling below you. You need to avoid the Pyramid Head. He's got his own wee motorbike. It's a bit like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Pyramid Head, he's on his little motorbike with his big massive sword. Try to whack people. Oh, that would be so good, don't you think? Right, it needs to happen now, right? If you don't do it, Elka's going to do it. So you better make a move on, right? Get a move on with it. Don't want to miss that boat. It's going to be a revolution, and then someone else can make a Resident Evil racing game, and then there can be like a hybrid where it's like Resident Evil X Silent Hill Racing Extreme. Can you imagine it? Harry Mason driving through Raccoon City? It would be sublime. I love how I just casually did that big jump. Like, is that even legal? Like, oh yeah, the road just totally crumbles here as well, not just in Silent Hill, in this canyon. Ah! I'm trying, I swear I'm trying. Never been tough of, let alone done. Yeah. I know he's got something really good. The ideas are bubbling. You can just imagine it. It's like, oh no, you can't complete lap 2. You need to find the key first, or you need to find the music sheet for the piano, and then you can progress. Maybe that's what you could do. You could drive. Say you're driving through Silent Hill, right? But then there's like a puzzle that stops you. Then you need to get out your car, and you need to race on foot to try and solve the puzzle. And then once you solve it, you run back to your car, and then you continue with the race. It would be like the most dynamic racing game ever, and no one will see it coming. People will be like, this is genius. Absolute genius. Right, apparently this only has 1 lap, and I'm not surprised because this has taken me about 5 years to get here. Look at that, how safe is that? Who built this track? Jackass. Right, surely we should be getting near the end soon, right? Oh! I wonder what the thermal's like in these racing games as well. See, I wish everybody would just make it habit, right? Put it in your description, just let us know how much thermal you've used. It would be great. Good for reference. Jesus, how long is this track, by the way? Right, we finally made it back to the main road after all that time, even though there looks to be like a big hurricane, tornado thing. We're almost there. I can feel it. Here we go. They've totally copied Tectonic, haven't they? With the environment destruction. There you go. Back in the open road towards Silent Hill. Let's go. I think we're going in the desert now. What the hell? We're going to start seeing pyramids soon. Pyramid Head. See, it all connects. Do you know what I should do? I should just like totally not follow the road and just like drive across the terrain. Oh, thank God for that. Here we go. Yes! Champion! The world's first survival horror racer. I can't believe no one's done that before. Well, that took me 5 minutes to do that track. 5 minutes well spent. Let's go in here. But it is a good idea. It's a very good idea. Unlockable secret dog ending car. See? What we're thinking of, not just the main game, we're already thinking of bonus things after you complete the game. Pyramid Head car. Yeah. I picture him on a motorbike, because you know he has like no sleeves. Kind of feels like a biker to me. See you later, Joe. See you next time. Damn it, LB, you're making that joke game actually make sense. See, that's what I do, right? I take a concept and I make it real. Right? I can't help it. Now, I bet you we see a Silent Hill racing game, right? I bet you someone makes it. And they don't give any of us credit, because that's how the world works. LBA's new secret project revealed. Quiet. I know you see, people have actually made the characters already, so technically I could do it, technically. If you don't mind awful car handling, then I'll do it. Right, I thought that was just a scene, but I just randomly pressed buttons and suddenly I'm in this place now, and oh my god, who the hell inverted these controls? Oh my god. And I need to press down to look up and up to look down. What is up with the world? That's horrible. Who likes these controls? So it's like when I released my horror game, some people were asking for inverted controls, and I'm like, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think people would use inverted controls unless they were flying a plane or something. But I can get used to it, right? I'm not a crybaby. If it's not regular, I'll be fine. Right, oh, very nice, very nice. I love the detail. I love the darkness of the cave. Nah, very nice. Sorry, I'm not very descriptive when it comes to these kind of things. You probably need to go to Gribble Grunger for that kind of thing. I think he like really analyses all of these things. Like, oh, look at that fence. Look at the detail in that fence. I'm just like, yeah, that's a fence, right? Next. Man, Chicken Turtle, he's back from the dead with a new game. Interesting. Yeah, this is one of the guys who actually quit Dreams to go to Unity. And then he realised, wait a minute, Unity is actually really hard. I'm going to come back to Dreams now. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. Right, what I'm doing, drive, reverse, who would have thought it? And you can jump and you can hook. Right. Let me look at the garage, or the garage. Right, apparently I need to unlock these ones, so there's no point. Right, level select. Normal, reverse, rubble, and endless. Right, let's just do this one, right? Go for the first one. Be careful, Elka might be in the chat taking notes. It could be. It's not like Twitch, you can't actually see who's in the chat, so could be. Yes, I've never played a Silent Hill game before, but clearly there's a demand. By the way, I'm not good at any kind of game that you need to use tricks, right? Oh my god, what is this, Uncharted? Oh no! Made a mistake! Now this controls quite well. Obviously it's a little bit like crazy because you are like a toy car, right? So it's not going to be amazing. It's going to be a bit difficult, but you know, I get it. Right, checkpoint. Where are we going now? Can I jump through that hole? See, I don't really want to do tricks and stuff like that, because like when it comes to like skateboarding games, in any game that has any kind of tricks, like I'm just awful at them. What the hell? I've already found a flaw with this game, right? See, if you're swinging on something, right? Just let go without touching the analog button, because if you press the analog stick back, the car actually comes back with you. Right, let's try this again, right? Oh! No! This should be renamed to Oil Simulator. Man, I suck at this. I'm absolutely terrible. Right, let's try this one now. Rubble Arena. Trying to steal the secret recipe to your hot sauce. I know, just wait for it. You know. I even said to people back when I was making the survival horror, right? I was like, you know what people could do? They could actually just watch the streams and then just remake everything I make, you know? So technically maybe he's already made Subject and he's going to release it even before me. It's a possibility. Same with your horror game, Reckley. He's just been watching. And everything you do, he's been doing it as well. So this feels more like a stunt kind of level. Which is like my worst nightmare. Because I can't do shit. I do like the idea though. It's pretty cool. It's just a shame that I can't really showcase the skills of this game too well. Look at that score, look at that score racking up, look. Oh, amazing, amazing. I don't know why, I just get Toy Story vibes when I play this. Like, did anyone ever play Toy Story 2? And there was a level where you had to actually control the RC car to win a race. Those were the days, man. Those were the days when you played a movie game on PlayStation and it was actually decent. You know, it wasn't a pure embarrassment. Used to play Hercules, Toy Story 1 and 2. What else was there? There was Tarzan. They were alright. They were alright. Look at that score. Can anyone beat my score? Of course you can. Of course you can. Believe in yourself. Oh my god. It was like the furthest I ever flew. Right, that's really cool. No doubt that I'll get an MM pick next time. Right, let's just move on to the next one. Not waste any time. Controls like that only work for flying. Yeah. And those are the default ones for that game for some reason. Gotta do some housework. I'll be listening but not commenting for a bit. Yeah, no worries. Get in with that Hoover. Happy cleaning, Alpha. Hey Brian Barker, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. How's your own game going? I've just been getting back into Dreams. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I've got the whole game blocked out, and now what I'm doing is I'm just going back over all the environments to up the graphics and implement all the gameplay. So I'm quite close to getting a demo out, which is quite good. Maybe within the next week or two. And I'll get everybody's feedback. Hopefully it's not too bad. But the full game should... I mean, I'm still waiting on a lot of voice acting, so that could hold me back a little bit. Because there's going to be a lot of cutscenes in my game. But I'm guessing like January or February is a good target. What the hell just happened there? What is even going on here? I probably should have read the controls here because I don't... See, why could I leave the body? Was I meant to leave the body? Because I just feel like maybe that was not intentional. Because technically in the control settings you can remove the circle button to leave. Look, see what I mean? The creator definitely needs to go back and edit this because he's got his control sensor all wonky. Right, what is this game about? Oh my god. Survival horror, here we go. Someone's been taking notes. I can travel to the beyond. I do not like to leave my home, but what? Asshole leaves me no choice. Who's this? I love stories that don't make sense and then the scenes just connect to totally random other scenes and then I don't know where the hell I am. I can't do shit. Exactly, I can't. Well, that's awesome. I'd love to play the demo. I just played D&D for the first time the other day and loved it. Trying to make a Dreams game based off my character. The logic is hard for sure. Is that Dungeons and Dragons? Or am I just spitballing here? Yeah, that would be good fun. Logic is difficult, but you get there, you know? It just takes a little bit of time. Right. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing here, by the way. How the hell did I get through this wall? Right, that's enough. My patience is wearing thin. I don't think there was that much more, to be honest. Let's look at this. Let's go fight Rab. Big Rab. Bring it on, Rab. What the hell? Look, I can just keep leaving my body. What is going on? Yeah, this needs some work, I think. Yeah. There we go, we done it. Easy. Easy. Right. What's next? Mario. Oh, do we need to play Mario? This is only 12 plus. What does that even mean? Is this like a horror Mario game or something? I'm curious. I don't even know what to make of this so far. Yes, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, sounds cool. Oh my god. You know, I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons.
You want fun? Wario show you fun.
Oh my god, he's coming for me. Oh my god, what is this game? This is nightmare fuel. Oh my god. Let's pretend we didn't see that there. Right, there we go, there's a castle climber that the Alpha sent me. If you've not seen before, we've played a few of his stuff before. We played his Sonic one, which is quite good. Core, that was quite good as well. He also made this really weird Sonic one, which I think we played. But apparently he's entered this one into the Pixel Jam. And the Pixel Jam is probably one of the jams that I'm actually looking forward to, because not many people make pixel content in Dreams. And which makes this quite interesting, and this is clearly the music from Little Big Planet. I'm loving this already, just because it has Little Big Planet music. It was it the Wilderness, I think. Oh man, it's bringing back all the nostalgia. Look how good this controls. It's a little stiff when you go left and right. Could maybe be a little more loose. But it's good, it's very good. Uh-oh. I collected a potion and it changed my colour. For the good or the bad, I don't know. Right, there's an area down there. Let's go down. Yeah, let's go down and like totally kill ourselves. I think I've totally glitched the level out now, by the way. Right, I finally died. Right, let me try that again. I was too greedy. I just wanted the points. I just wanted these points, right? Even though I still can't collect them. Yeah, so the collision detection probably needs a little bit of work. I like that he's also just used his Sonic template, because it's got the boost jump and everything. Oh, sometimes you get stuck on the blocks as well. In the corners. I mean, I think he only made this in like 2 weeks, so we can't criticise him too much. I'd really like to enter this Pixel Jam, but I know for a fact I'm not going to finish anything decent in 2 weeks. No way. So I just don't see the point in even attempting it, you know. I've only ever entered like a couple of things into the jam, but those were things that I already created. You know, so I've never actually made something from the jam from scratch. But yeah, no way I can make something as good as that in 2 weeks. Not a chance. But that is really good. If you see that in the Pixel Jam, definitely give it a little vote. Oh, directly there's your periodic table, your nemesis. Hey Delirium, nice to see you again. Oh, I caught you on. Yeah, perfect timing. Father of John Jerry Steve is here. We are now complete. Are you making anything for the Pixel Jam? I know you can make. There's a few survival horror games that are pixelated. Try to remember the names of them. There's one with a guy and one with a girl. I'm trying to remember the names, but they're quite good. I don't. Oh, look, some element models may have been made by Reckley, but I stole them all. Right, look at this. Look at this. beautiful atom. Wait. Lithium. It's a song, did you know that? Oh yes, Reckley, look. Look how much effort went into all these. Yes, yes. Gaze upon mastery. Surely these aren't real, right? Surely these are all fantasy, right? Can anyone name everything on the periodic table off by heart? Oh look, you can actually rotate it. I didn't even realise that. Could your periodic table do that, Reckley? Could you rotate around things? I wonder. And zoom in, and even turn off the light so like you can proper focus on it. He's thought of everything, absolutely everything. So you can get some sound effects when you zoom in, if there's like a lot of radiation. There you go. Very nice. Nah, too busy finishing up my ghost game. I'm in the last 2 areas. Excellent. I can't wait to play it. Are you still working on your Contra game as well? I'm looking forward to more of your games. So we played this the other week. It's pretty cool. It's pretty much just like a score game. You try and scare as many of these guys as possible as a ghost, and rack up a score. I just didn't have enough time to play it to the end. Right, this is for the Pixel Jam as well. Even though it's not pixels, it's more like Minecraft bloxies. I want an endless battle. Get me out of here. Let's go for the story. I love a good story. Wow, this is neat. Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Now, I can accept this for the Pixel Jam. Technically, it's 3D pixel. Technically. What is this? It's a bit like Minecraft Dungeons. A bit like Zelda. That's cool. I just don't like that noise. It's like when you walk, like dit dit dit. Is that? Snip it. Right, to use a bow and arrow. Oh my god, did you see the state of that bow and arrow? Right, easy peasy. I quite like these top-down games though. They remind me of old school Little Big Planet 2 top-down games. This is the kind of thing that I really want to make in Dreams, like a top-down RPG game. But I don't want to make it until multiplayer comes out, because the whole idea of my idea is to play it in multiplayer. So if I can do that, that would be ideal. There's actually oh my god, the light doesn't come back if you come back. There's 2 multiplayer games that I want to make. One of them is if you ever played the Lord of the Ring. I don't think I can go this way, can I? Am I supposed to kill this wee guy or what? If you ever played Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers or the Return of the King, that was like a co-op action adventure that was quite cool. I'd love to make something like that in Dreams. And then of course some Dynasty Warriors. You can't go without some Dynasty Warriors. Right, where am I going? Oh, is this the boss? No, it's not. Take the Dragon's Key, hero. He totally looks like a boss though, he looks dead evil. Right, we got the Dragon's Key. Where was the gate for the Dragon's Key? I don't even know, like these things here, I don't know if they actually open up. Well, I don't think this will win the Pixel Jam, but it's definitely interesting. It's quite dodgy though, he's got a floor here that isn't there. How am I even supposed to go that way? Right, is this the boss room? Right, it was a bit confusing, but Oh my god, they totally destroyed me. The boss is bloody OP, by the way. He wants me to use a bow and arrow, but it's like... I need to block him. Gets too close. Oh, I like these cutscenes. Well done, hero, you've really outdone yourself. Yet your journey is not over. You must defeat the Skeleton King. What? Good luck. What Skeleton King? You mean there's one more level? Let's just take on the boss straight away, right? Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Well, it's neat. I didn't get to this point after seeing this. I don't think I'll bother with it anymore. Yeah, you're going to have to do something super epic with it now. The Contra game got put on the back burner till I fix my voice changer. This reminds me of a pixel RPG. It looks quite good. Just reminds me of, like I said, the old school Little Big Planet stuff. And a little bit like Minecraft Dungeons. Obviously mixed with Zelda. It's not bad. I think these jams, like, they're hit and miss, right? But most of the time they will bring out people's creativity and they'll end up making stuff that they probably never would have made before. Like, I really want to make a pixel game. Even though I'm not going to do it, I would really like to. It would be pretty cool. So it's definitely going to encourage people to do more, you know. Even though the games aren't perfect. I like the wee worm guy, he's actually helping me out here, even though I died anyway. Right, I think it was through here, wasn't it? There we go. Keep forgetting to use the bow and arrow. I probably should use that a bit more. Plus, I don't know what that blue life bar is. If it's like magic or something. Maybe it's the worm's health, maybe. All we need to do is change that sound effect when you walk. It's quite annoying. That dip, 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 dip. God damn it. Oh, what's this? Full health. Oh no! Second boss. How come we left all the music for the boss battles? Like, the rest of the scene was quite quiet. You definitely should have added some music, I think. Right, this one's not as difficult because he's not as fast, but he does have some help from his minions. At least I can get away from him though. The first boss, it was like once he got close, that was it. Oh, he's bringing out the new moves. He's got a massive fire crown. I'm very wary of that. You're nearly done. There you go. Satisfied? You survived that? Of course you did. You don't give up, do you? Suffer. See, I knew he was a bad guy this whole time, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that? What are these zombies now? Right, this is going to be difficult because you can't actually see anything. Yeah, it looks like mummies or something. Can't see anything, by the way, it's all dark. No idea. Oh well, that's a bit of a flaw. That's a shame. Hey Tetsuo, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. More like the Binding of Isaac with two swords. Yeah, that's another good comparison as well. Everything's broke for me. like nothing's working. I'm kind of worried. Like it doesn't even let me pause the game. Uh-oh. Whenever you walk in cyberspy, it will make an extremely loud ear-piercing frequency. Oh no, don't tell me that. That's going to be horrendous. By the way, what's happening with this level, by the way? I can't even pause the game, look. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, it's not a loading screen, is it? It's the normal game, so I don't understand. Nightmare. Right, what's going on? So I basically just had to escape the place. What the hell? Is that, without his cloak, he's actually extremely handsome. Look at that. See, how come the last boss, right? They always think they're like so powerful and so amazing, yet they rely on like tons of little minions to help them. Whilst I'm sitting here, solo, kicking everybody's ass. Yeah, you're totally the superior one if you rely on like an army. It's not too bad. Just need to run around a little bit. Try and like line up a shot so I can fire at all of them at the same time. It's quite good though when you hit them though, because there's like a vibration. And along with the sound effects, it's kind of meaty. Kill the slimes first. Right, calm yourself, dude. See, try to fight me with a shovel. It looks like a shovel. This guy's gonna take forever, isn't he? You get too much health. Oh, is it just me, or is the music getting extremely repetitive? No, same thing again and again and again. Oh my god, this music is going to kill me before this guy does. But it just relies on spawning all these wee enemies. Cheater. Joke's on you, I've got infinite lives apparently. Give me a break, right? Just give me a break. I'm gonna try and make yourself low enough so I can just go in for a few more slashes and then you'll be dead. There you go. Easy. I'm actually really liking the cutscenes in this. They're simple but effective. My journey is not over. Okay. What was the journey in the first place? But no, it was pretty good. I mean, he made it for the Pixel Jam, so again, he's made it within so many days. Unless he was already making this and then he just released it because coincidence, Pixel Jam came. Every step will literally vibrate your headphones. You just want everybody to love your game, don't you? Sound effect community. How vague. That's something I'm thinking about doing, like with my game, making like a proper credit sequence that credits everyone for all the assets that we used. Problem is, it's going to take me a long time to do it, but hey, it'll look cool to have like a proper end credit sequence. Right, so around the world, I think that this is the same creator that got an MM pick the other week. Remember the cars that you had to like dodge from side to side? I think he's like the same creator. I hate when these loading glitches start. Let me load something else again, right? Usually resets the glitch. And then this doesn't load. Why does Dreams always have loading problems? I do not want to see this on the PS5. I'm telling you right now. I want no more loading problems. I want no more loud fan problems. Right, I only came here just to reset, right? That's all I did it for. Right, you going to work now? See what I mean? You need to go into another dream to refresh one. It's stupid. Right, so we can go forward and brake. Again, who would have thought it, right? Drive around and stay alive. Okay. Let's go. Simple enough so far. Oh! I thought I had to stick to the path, but apparently I don't. I basically just need to avoid all the hazards. This got instantly more interesting. Right, so every time one of those land, it spawns a little crater. I'm not sure if I touch the craters, if that'll kill me as well. Oh my god, that was like spot on, by the way. I'll try that one more time. See if I can do a bit better. But honestly, that meteor, it hit me like pretty violent. Let's go the wrong way, right? Because like you can technically stop, right? And I could just like watch everything happen. Technically. Just need to pray nothing lands on me or I'm screwed. Oh! Like that. It was bound to happen. Right, I'll try one more time, but this time I won't actually stop. My journey, what the hell? My journey's not over. Is that you making a song? I can't read it right now. No, no way. That even just reading with my eyeballs was enough. I quite like the music as well. It's got like a little Mario kind of vibe about it. It's putting everyone in a good mood, isn't it? Ah! Yeah, the craters definitely kill you. Right, no patience. It's good, but like I said, no patience. That is a creepy looking tree. Come on. What's up with Dreams today? Oh look, my little Frankenstein man. Hello, hello. Jump, flashlight, action.
He's a meanie.
What?
Throw toilet paper at him. That nasty witch won't let you get through unless you give her candy.
Who?
Mr. Treeface won't let you skate around here. He's hogging the skate park at the bottom of the hill. He's a meanie. Throw toilet paper at him. That nasty witch won't let you get through unless you give her candy.
Okay. Lock on, L1, throw toilet paper. Okay. Can I find toilet paper somewhere? Can I get toilet paper in here? Aha! I found toilet paper. Hey you! Oh, there's Typhus's little sculpts. These wee disturblings. Using music, lazy. Is that music? Oh my god, what the hell is that? So basically I need to find like a roll of toilet paper every time. And there's like mad gas that's coming from them. I don't even know what that does. So we need to collect candy, find toilet paper to throw at people. Yeah, it's a nice wee mini game. Right, there's my toilet paper. There, it's there. So I mean, toilet paper, it's always super effective in all games. Don't be afraid to put a bit of toilet paper in your game. Makes the world a difference. I wonder if I get to use this skateboard or if I can use it, but I just don't know the controls. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill everything or if I was just supposed to kill that one person that they were talking about with the toilet paper. Look, this big guy. I think I can kill him. Right, I think I just need to kill all the little guys. Oh, he's chasing me! It's quite dark, so it's hard to see and remember where I came from. And I've only got like 2 lives left. Not good. Right, so that was the start. I'll go up this way now. Right, it says 23. I think I've got 13 more to find. Ah, okay, you only need to find 13, and I found 25. Okay. Yes, we can use the skateboard, finally! That's cool. Can I jump over that? Oh, nice, look. There's a wee kickflip. Kind of reminds me of the game Bully. He used to have a little skateboard. It's a bit like this. Used to go around the city with your skateboard. It's pretty cool. Oh yes, look at my mad skills. Right, it's quite dark here. I can't really see anything. Hopefully there's nothing blocking my path. Use my potions to stun Tree Face and then hit it back with the toilet paper. Okay. Use my potions. But he's using potions on me. How do I use your potions? Right, let me get some toilet paper first, right? Right, he's throwing potions at me, right? Can I pick up that one? Right, I got him. I stunned him. I love that wee wish. Right, I'm guessing I've just to like avoid him until he drops one, maybe? Like that. Just throw that, that'll stun him. Run and get some toilet paper. Throw the toilet paper at him. What? They didn't even do anything? Ah, talk about bullshit. The toilet paper. Right, enough's enough, boy. Maybe it is doing damage. I mean, it is toilet paper after all. It's probably not the most devastating. What the hell happened here? Did I finish it? Did I kill him? Oh, nice. Short but sweet. Yeah, I think if I had to give any feedback for this one, I'd probably say there's some areas that's a bit too dark. And when you hit the tree, maybe you could animate the tree, because it just felt like I was like pea shooting him. So if you throw the toilet paper against him, maybe you could go like, oh, you know, like, and actually take damage. Just to make him come alive a bit more. But other than that, it was pretty good. Again, they made this for the Halloween jam. I think that was the one everyone's voting on right now, so it's pretty cool. Typhus, I don't know who made the tree, but Typhus made the little characters that chase you around. He made the witch as well, that gave you the potion. Nice, because I've been watching some of his live streams, and he was making some disturblings, as he calls them. Yeah, it was. Hey, Dave Bilton, welcome to the stream. Hope you're keeping well. Keep on streaming, brother. Well, will do. Oh my god, I think this is the one that you sent me, Hal Schmoomin, where you had to climb a skyscraper. And there's no elevator, there's only stairs. And for some reason you have to use Tifa. My god. Are you kidding me on? Seriously? Hal Schmoomin, did you actually get to the end of this? I got 36% up and then fell. Oh my god. How long would this take? Right, there's no way I'm going to get to the top of this, right? I'll do like... I don't even want to say 5%, because 5% might take forever. My god. Let's change the camera angle, right? So we can see from a distance what we're doing. Oh my. So we've went up, what, 1, 2, 3 levels so far, and we're not even on 1%. This is madness. Absolute mad. Look, 4%, right? See you later. There's no way I'm climbing that whole skyscraper, right? If anyone wants to tell me what happens at the end, by all means, right? But I ain't going up there. I spent about like 15 minutes or 10 minutes or something to get to 36%. So basically what you're saying is that I'd have to spend like 45 minutes or so to get to the top. Yeah, I won't be doing that. Each ramp is 1%. Alright, just because it didn't update right away. So what's this one? Space Blaster. Classic mode. It's weird though. Yeah, it's a nice wee menu actually. Okay. Good little arcade game for the Pixel Jam. Again, I can't see what's happening in the bottom right because of my camera, but whatever. I'll just spam all of the bullets and then like move out the way, like right at the end. Phase 1 scouts. I wonder how many phases there are. So I guess I'll use this time of the stream to ask everyone what horror game you want me to play tomorrow, because I need to download it. So I need to know what we're going for. So I'm not going to complete the horror game. I'm probably not going to play it twice. I'm probably just going to play it once. And if people like it, I can maybe play it again at another time. But the idea is that I probably can't stream on Wednesday, right? So the idea is tomorrow and Thursday. Tomorrow, let's say tomorrow. Depends if I move the play stream to Thursday, but basically we have one crate stream. We have one crate stream where we're going to create our survival horror game, and then we're going to... Oh, that's difficult. We'll have at least three days this week that we can play a horror game. So each day can be a different one. So I need to know what we're doing tomorrow, what we're playing. Just let me know, and I'll download it. So your choices are Alien Isolation, Resident Evil games, Soma. Let me go back, see if I can do a boss battle. What's Doomsday mode? Let's check that out first. So we get Soma, Amnesia, Alien Isolation, Resident Evil games, Until Dawn. You can probably Google horror games, I've probably got most of them. See what people think. Because I can stream for like 2 hours tomorrow, so preferably a game that gets us right into the action, you know. The other days of the week I'll have more time to play, like 3.5 hours. But I'll probably save the scariest game, let's say, for Saturday, like on the day of Halloween. So if I don't play one of your suggestions like right away, it might be because I'm saving it. Right, let's check out the boss battle. This is not easy, I'll tell you that. Hopefully this one should be a little easier, or not, it's getting difficult. It's getting difficult! Suddenly using all kinds of different weapons now and little stupid spaceships are getting in the way. Right, you need to shoot them in the eyeball. Can you destroy these wee things? Because they're annoying. Oh my god, it's semen! Pixelated semen everywhere. Oh, that's difficult. It's not being kind to me at all. Oh man, this is going to take forever, by the way. And you know what happens, right? You need to keep spamming X to shoot, and my hand is cramping up right now. I've not played a game like this in a long time. I wish I had a super move. That would come in handy right about now. Right, that'll be me. Very difficult, but very good all the same. Trick or Treat Streets. Apparently this was one of the Dreams fan websites. They tried to make their very own community event. So there was a lot of people who decorated the street for Halloween. So every house-side yard has a collectible prize. Some also have interactive feature or cinematics. If you'd like to replay one of these, simply pause and rewind, or travel through a pumpkin doorway and return again. Okay. Also, don't forget my track LB. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get to the notifications within like the last, I don't know, the last 20 minutes or so. Could you maybe do a stream in the future where you play all the best games from a genre? Yeah, I probably could do that. I mean, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to build a collection of different genres. So we have like a Halloween collection. We've got and right now I'm building a horror collection. So I'm trying to find all the best horror games. Once that collection is complete, I could definitely do a stream focusing on those. Definitely. Right, if this was me, I'd probably go the skeleton. Let's be honest. I had nightmares as a child with these mad skeletons. But yeah, any genre that people want to see me make a collection for, I can definitely do that. So right now, because it's Halloween, I've started with Halloween and horror games, but I can do many other genres, no problem. Hello. You need a pass. Excuse me. How am I supposed to get a pass? Help me find my crow, this rope can help. Where is the crow? Oh, hello. How do you use it? Nice, we've got a little interactive house here. This is totally not against health and safety. Loving the tunes, by the way. Right, thanks for the key. Right, can I go in? Right, did I use the key for this maybe? Okay. There you go, there you go. I got a lovely pass. Whatever those red things are. Thing is, see all these collection things that you get? Where do you actually find them? Do you know what I mean? Is it even possible? Happy Halloween, everyone! Right, what's next? Hello! Press triangle for a treat. That's what you need to do in Halloween, right? Just bug everyone. Just stay there the whole day. They're like, I'm coming! I'm coming! There's totally this cool horror game called Jazz Punk. Yeah, but that's not in Dreams, man, so I can only do so much. You talk like what 1990s small totally rad dude. What does that mean? You talking about me or Hal Schmooman? Jazz Punk is totally tubular, dude. Totally tubular. Oh my god, it is pixel semen. Oh, don't even remind me. Dude, that coin story yesterday though. Oh yeah, that was something. Yeah, I'll retell that story for everyone just now, right? Since it's coming up for Halloween, right? So I was in Reckley Street. What? Excuse me. Right. I was in Reckley stream last night, and you know, he's creating a horror game, so it just got me in the mood for that kind of vibe. And I told him about the one time that I genuinely experienced something that was like a ghost, right? Believe if you want, but I'm telling you, what happened to me was like so vivid. So back when I was younger, right, when I was still living with my parents, in my bedroom I used to have like one of those bunk beds, but it was like there was a bed on the top, but the bottom was like there was a desk, and then there was a big chair that could fold out into another bed. It was like this fancy new version of a bunk bed, right? So I had one of those, and so I was always sleeping on the top. And I remember I inherited this brand new chair as well, because when I'm sitting down there was only one chair, so when I'm playing the PlayStation, if someone else wanted to play with me they couldn't, right? So I got this other chair. It was in the corner of the room. So basically I'm lying there at night, try to sleep. Maybe I wake up at like 3 in the morning, it's pitch black, and suddenly I start to hear this breathing sound, and I'm like, what the hell is that? So like, I'm thinking maybe is it someone next door, like someone snoring or breathing quite loudly. But I put my ear out, right, and I listen, and I can just hear this breathing, and I'm like, oh my god, that's definitely in this room. Because if you hear breathing from another room, the wall muffles the sound a little bit. But this was clear. This was like someone was down on that new chair that I just got. Like someone was sitting there breathing, you know? And it was kind of like, I'm not kidding you, it was like that. Like someone was like, I'm like, no way. So I waited and I waited, and I'm like, okay, it's going to stop eventually. But it just never stopped. It never stopped. And so like I was a total shite bag. So I hid under my covers in the bed, right? I put the covers over the top, and I was hiding under the bed, just like, oh come on, just stop, you know what I mean? Just end, right? And every so often I'd put my ear out of the covers, like just to hear. And sometimes I would still hear it, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And I was like, should I just leave the room? Should I jump off? But because I was on a bunk bed, right, I felt like if I jumped off, the time that it took me to get to the door, I was like, oh no, I don't want to chance it. And I didn't want to lean over to see what was down there, because if I saw something, it was going to be horrific. So after a while, right, the breathing stopped, and I was like, oh, thank God. But earlier that day, right, on the desk that I have underneath the bunk bed, I had like, it's kind of like a piggy bank, right? And I emptied like all the coins, right? Because I was counting all the coins, but I was too lazy to put everything back in. So the desk was like full of coins, like 2 1p's and everything. So after the breathing stopped, all I could hear was like a coin got picked up, and it was like tapping on the desk. Hold on, let me get a coin, right? Right. It was kind of like this. But listen. You can hear that? So basically it was like that, like there was a tapping on the desk, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And then I remembered the coins are on the desk, and suddenly that tapping just underneath my bed, and I'm like, oh my God, I've heard breathing. Now someone's tapping a coin on my desk, and I'm like, oh my God, like what did I do? You know? And I was like paralyzed. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do. So I basically just had to hide under the covers, right? The problem is, right, when I was hiding under the covers, it was roasting. So I was like proper sweating. And I was like, what should I do? Should I like just live through this sweaty hell? Or should I just confront whatever this thing is, right?
I knock, but nobody answers.
I don't even know if I was right or wrong not to look. Because like I said, if I saw something, I would be traumatized for life. But that was like the one and only time something like that happened to me. And I was trying to think of like logical explanations. Like, I told my mum, and she was like, it's not a ghost. It's probably just your dad, or maybe your brother, or from the other room, they were snoring, or whatever. But I was like, no, it wasn't. I've heard them snore before. I know what snoring sounds like from other rooms. And I'm telling you, that noise was in my bedroom. 100%. And I just couldn't explain it. And then around the same time, right, I don't know if it was before or after, right? Skeleton. I don't know if it was before or after, right? But I started to get these chest pains, and it was making it quite difficult to breathe. So whenever I used to breathe in, right, say like, if I breathed in more than 50% capacity, right, my lungs would start, it would click. There would be like a clicking noise in here, like, you know, almost like a bone was like breaking, you know, or like, you know when you crack your fingers, right? It was like that, but in here, but it was really strong, you know, like a muscle was cracking, and I couldn't breathe, honestly, because if I breathed it deep, it was so painful. It was like someone was stabbing me with a knife, and that clicking noise and everything, it was horrible. And once I got it, honestly, like the full week, I was dying, honestly. And I went to the doctors, and they were like, well, everything seems fine, I don't see any problems. But they sent me to the hospital, and I got like an x-ray.
Hey, yo, over here, man.
And then
Yeah, over here, upward.
the x-ray was like, no, everything's fine, there's nothing wrong. And I'm trying to tell them, but when I'm breathing in, there's like this clicking thing in my chest. What is that? And they're like, clicking thing? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I'm like, you're a doctor? Surely you know what that could be, right? Surely I'm not the only person that's had that. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So I just had to live with it. And it took like maybe 2 weeks before it started to go away. And it wasn't the first time that I got it. I've maybe had it like 3 times in my life. It used to come and go, which was really, really weird. I never thought it was anything paranormal. I just thought it was something weird. But one day I was working with one of my colleagues and I told him the story, and he said, "Oh, maybe it's just, maybe you were possessed, you know?" And I was like, I never thought about it that way. So when I think about that noise in that bedroom with the coin and the breathing, maybe that was what was linked to that problem as well. I mean, I can never rule it out. I can never say ghosts are real. I can never say they're not real. You know, I've never seen a ghost that I know of, you know.
Go away.
But, you know what I mean? It's like,
Away.
you can't really guarantee, right?
Go away.
Anyway, that's my story. I wonder if anyone else has any interesting ghost stories to share. I'm going to catch up here now. I had nightmares of a giant spinning radiators. Good times. Mine was a skeleton, to be honest. My nightmares were always about a skeleton. And, like, the skeleton would pretty much bully me, to be honest. Like, anytime I was having a dream, if I saw the skeleton, I knew it was going to descend into a nightmare. That was it. Game over. And he would basically grab me, he would torture me, you know, it was horrible. And I remember, like, there was one dream I had where, you know those dreams where you're in your own bedroom, so it doesn't feel like you're asleep? So I was playing the Sega Mega Drive with my brother on the bed, and then I think I gave up, and then he was playing on his own, and I turned and I started reading like a book, or I was playing the Game Boy or something, facing the other side of the bed, and then suddenly all I felt, the back of my head was like someone like whacking me on the back, but it was like they were using their knuckle like that. They were like hitting me on the back of the head. So I was like saying to my brother, stop it, and eventually I went right, and I turned round and the skeleton was like right in my face, and then I was like, oh no, and the skeleton was like, yeah, it's fucked up shit time. I used to have that skeleton nightmare a lot. Honestly, a lot. It's weird that though, isn't it? Like when you're a kid, you seem to have like these reoccurring nightmares. Well, mine was a skeleton. And I remember one day I was like, I think after dinner, I was saying to myself, you know, I've had enough of this bullshit, right? The next time I see that skeleton in my dream, I'm going to give him what's for, right? I'm going to kick the shit out of him, right? I'm not going to stand for this anymore. So it comes, I go to bed that night, I have a nightmare, right? Or a dream, right? And I don't know if this was a 90s thing, but back then, I had a front door, right? And to stop the light coming through the window, people used to put, like, things in front of it. So I had, like, this big, massive curtain. It was like a big curtain that covered the entire door. And like in real life, like my brother and I would hide behind it. So it's like if we ever played hide and seek, someone would hide behind it, and you could tell someone was there because it would have like the outline of the body. So in the nightmare, I basically went towards the door, and I saw the shape of the skeleton, and I was like, oh, that's the skeleton. I know what's going to happen. So I'm thinking to myself, right, the skeleton probably wants me to walk past the door and go upstairs like nothing's happening, and then he's going to burst out and grab me. So I'm like, right, I know what you're up to. I know what's going to happen. So I thought, right, I'll get the advantage, right? I'll attack him first. For the first time ever, I'll attack him first. So there's this big body behind this curtain, and I run right up to him and I boot him really hard, and I think I pissed him off more because as soon as I done it, he just went and it was him. I knew it was him, and honestly he grabbed me, and I remember he had a tongue, right, and his tongue was like that long, and it had like lots of spots on it. And then he was like, you know, what are you doing, kicking me? And he actually like he licked me all over the face with a big spotty tongue. And I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? What is going on? Yeah, that's my ordeals. I don't remember the last time I actually had that nightmare, but thank God I don't have them anymore, because that was horrific. Anyway, that street dream was quite cool. It's nice that someone else actually tried to make their own little community event. So let me get Housemoon's track whilst we've still got time. Okay, let's see. Right, so there's a few things here. Right, the other side. Let's try out Housemoon's the other side. This better be good, Housemoon. I'm expecting crinkly to the max here. I'll turn it up a little bit though, because for some reason when you play music here it gets a bit quiet. It was just a huge radiator size of a building spinning really slowly on a white background, and it scared the shit out of me. That's so weird. Oh, you meant in Dreams? I thought you meant outside of Dreams. I can't remember what you were implying. That is so eerie. Yeah. How you liking the Halloween imps? Yeah, pretty good. It took me a while to find a good vampire one. I didn't like the default one, so I had to try and find a red one, so it was quite similar to my normal imp. But yeah, they're all really cool. What Halloween imp did you choose? If it was me, I'd have just froze to complete fear. I did, to be honest, but I would have perished there right and then. That is freaky. I know. I did say to Reckley that I could technically recreate the moment in Dreams, but then I was like, I don't want to like conjure up the spirit, you know, like bringing up the memory and making it real. Maybe I stir some things. I can't make it in VR, right? That was a Reckley suggestion, but if I remade that nightmare, you'll see exactly what it was like for me that day. That night, I should say. You can relive it. Whenever my Ethernet goes out, I blame a ghost. Always. It's always that interference, isn't it? Ghost stories with LBA. I know that's totally what we should do next. I should Google ghost stories, like legitimate ghost stories, and then just have a stream where I just read through them for Halloween. I would have looked. You'd probably be dead by now. And ate the thing, you'd eat it. I don't think I'm that hungry at night, to be honest. Back when I was younger, like 7 or 9 or something, I saw a bright yellow light fly past my window, accompanied by the sound of a rocket / firework. The thing is, it was right by the window. Alright. So nobody fired anything? That is weird. Cursed, mate, yep. I'm super cursed. I just don't know it, but I've had like a demon hanging over my back this whole time. He just doesn't bother me anymore. But he's there, he's always there. I really wish I'd had more supernatural incidents in my life, but don't at the same time. I've got no interest in ghost stories, but at the same time I don't want any. Yeah, I mean it is interesting to have them, but at the same time I wouldn't recommend them, because like I told you, that story, I don't know how old I was at the time, maybe like 9 or 10, but I can still remember it until today, like vividly, like I can see it in that bed, hearing those noises. Everything was always the same. So I've never forgotten it, probably never will. So it's quite traumatic. You'll never forget it. So I would not recommend. There was also another story I told Reckley. I wouldn't say this was entirely a ghost, but you never know, right? When I was even younger, when I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old, I didn't have a bunk bed back then, it was just a normal ground level bed. And late at night, I would sometimes look into the corner of my room, into the darkness, and I swear sometimes there was like a shadow of like a man like standing there, and like if I stared at him, he would slowly like start to walk towards me, and then I would cover my eyes, and then I would look again, and he would reset back to where he was, and then he'd come towards me again, and I'd close my eyes, and then, do you know what I mean, like he would go back again, and I would always, it's like I was playing chicken. I'd always see how close he would get to me before I would reset, because he would reset every time. So I tried to see how close he would get, and then I never let him get too close because I was always a shite bag. But clearly when I was 4 or 5 years old, I didn't really think, oh, that's a ghost. I just thought, oh, that looks cool, what's that? You know? But like I said, I can never really say if something was a ghost or not, but that's the only 2 real incidents I've had of a ghost story. Very nice track, Hal Schmoomin. You're definitely branching out. Eerie. Yeah, you've definitely got the right vibe going on. What is this? Oh, is someone operating on him? Project Glimpse, episode 1. Let's check this out. That's a really creepy incident.
Can we get a timeout?
Is that really necessary?
It's always necessary.
Don't kill me, man.
Alright, go ahead.
Patient's name?
John Doe 113.
John Doe.
Date of birth?
Just realised I need to turn down the music again.
Known.
Procedure?
Voice acting's quite loud though.
Bilateral ophthalmectomy.
I remember this one dream I had where I was in the Slenderman forest and then a golf cart pulled up to me. Then I looked inside and saw Slenderman driving it, so I got inside and it took me
Just reading
for
what's
a round of
written
golf.
on the paper.
For a joyride around the forest. He then took me to a fence and then I woke up.
Let's get him under and will him out.
I've actually had Freddy Krueger in a couple of my dreams as well. And one, I actually jumped into a swimming pool to try and escape him. But like, when you try and run in a dream, you run so slow, and especially when you swim, you just ain't getting away from him. Once during a trip in California in 2008, we saw a creepy clown run across the road at midnight, and it was see-through. Damn creepy clowns. And not only is it a ghost, but it's a clown ghost. Sort of this guy in his eyeballs, that's quite creepy. Budget cuts, they've had to sellotape his eyes closed. Hey Beth, welcome back, hope you're doing well. Oh, I also sent you a dream. Nice, I think I noticed it, yeah. I think I'm going to play it after this one. LB, if you want, I could remake it for you. Yeah, but then you'd have to know what all the furniture looked like and everything. I'd have to be really, really descriptive. Speaking of VR, my ghost game, Yuri, will be completely VR compatible. Sounds good. If I ever get VR, it's probably going to be on the PS5.
Who are you?
So I won't get to experience any of that anytime soon. Just got sent the Glimpse game. There you go. It's a mass sharing. Will you update it when it comes to the PS5? Yeah, I'm wondering what most people will do when it comes
I don't have any eyes.
to the PS5. Like, will people go back to their dreams and update them to boost them a bit more? Or will they just leave them and start something else from scratch? I love the ghost stories, LB. You got to tell more stories sometime. Quite interesting. Yeah, I don't have that many stories. I do have a few stories. It's just like not so relevant to what we're doing, you know. Right. So this is like a first-person horror. I like that we've got the heartbeat. Oh, we played something like this before, didn't we? Where it was like you had to clap to turn on the lights. Maybe this is by the same creator. It was kind of like a puzzle game last time, and you had to like clap to see through the darkness. I won't have a lot of time to go through this. I've only got like another 10 minutes to play before I need to go back to work. So if this dream is too long, I'll probably end it a bit early just so I can get to Beth's dream. Everybody clap. Who the hell are you? This is a really surreal dream, isn't it? Could just make up the room LB with the most important features. See, I'd want to make it like super accurate, like the same furniture, the same wallpaper. Like I want to make you feel like you are there, you know.
You are now leaving the echo chamber.
I would like to try once my sculpting skills get better. I would like to try. Like I'll just make my old bedroom, right, and then I'll make a scene out of that. Right, what the hell am I supposed to do here? Take cover behind trees? I don't even see trees. What am I taking cover from exactly? Oh, I just saw something firing at me. What the hell was that? Let's just stay here, right? Wait for another shot. Oh, he actually broke the tree. Right, that's my cue to leave. If it lets me move. What the hell was that? His eye is on fire. Right, thank God for that. This is pure messed up, by the way. Oh, I'm so gonna die here. I'm so gonna die. Yeah, just keep running, man. I think that was supposed to happen. Yeah, every now and again I'll play a dream that's good, but it's like so weird, you know? It's like, what the hell is going on? It's like, how did people come up with these ideas, you know? Depends on what I can update. Yeah, that's a good point. There's a real game like this. Really? What's it called? Oh, can't remember what it's called. I love that text-to-speech voice. Avoid rocks, trees, and wildlife. Okay.
Mission prepped and ready for OR3.
This is super weird.
Great. Now hallucinating. And there's bats.
Making my own bedroom in Dreams is something I really want to do. It feels so surreal. It would. What I want to do for subject, if I ever get to like subject 3, I want to base it on my old hometown. So if we get there, I'm going to try and remake some iconic moments from my childhood, and I'm definitely going to make my old house. And I'm thinking my house could be like a place where you rest and, you know, get ammo and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm going to have to wait until I'm good at sculpting before before I can even attempt that. This is cool. Yeah, it's cool, but it's super weird. Like, I don't even know what to make of it, you know? It's like one of those dreams where you're just like,
alright, folks.
I don't know what I'm supposed to think here. Like, what is that? A giant eyeball? Get hit by lightning? This is pretty interesting. It's just extremely weird. I'll probably play like a few more minutes, then I'll try out Beth's dream, because I've not got much time left. Yeah, I tried not to touch the trees, I swear.
We're losing some blood here. I'm gonna need a unit stash.
So we really are getting operated on, so this is basically like me hallucinating during an operation for some weird reason. That's creepy, by the way. See, has anyone ever played Resident Evil 5? I don't know about now, but back when Resident Evil 5 first came out, right, there was this level where there were like
we're gonna need some Haldol over here immediately
inside the water, right? And the graphics were so good, like at the time they were so lifelike, and I was trying to go through that lake, absolutely bricking myself. Because like I said, when you go through water, you're defenseless. Like you can barely move that fast, and then you're in with like these creatures that they know what they're doing in the water. Resident Evil 5 was fun. Yeah, it was really good. I love Resident Evil 5. A lot of people hate it because it's not scary, but for me it's still a really good game. The only Resident Evil game that I give shit is Resident Evil 6, just because they did quantity over quality. It was just like, it's okay, but it's a bit forced, you know. They tried to make it a bit too dramatic as well. Oh man, is anyone ever afraid of the big bad bat?
Well, this is just a splendid game.
I'll see what's through here. Probably won't stick around for too much longer though. Okay. Give yourself a hand. What? Okay, let's see.
Well, that sucked.
Right, am I supposed to go this way or the other way? Oh, someone's dead. He's dead, Doctor. He's dead. Right, I think I opened that.
Actually, one thing is not
Yeah, whatever. Let's go. I want to go through. Resident Evil Falcon Punch. I love the moves in Resident Evil 5. See, I'd still play Resident Evil 5 again if there was someone to play co-op with, or even the Mercenaries mode, or the Versus mode online. I used to play that quite a lot. So I just turned my PS4 on and there's a 6GB update for Crash Team Racing. There hasn't been any update since March or April. Maybe some new Halloween tracks or something? Because 6GB, that's quite big. I can only imagine they're preparing for something. Right, I'm not going to stick around to do more of this, right? Episode 1. Right, let's see, the drop. Leave your mind, leave your safe haven, accept your acceptance. This feels like another trippy experience. Resident Evil 3 Remake sucked. I loved Resident Evil 3 Remake. It's a little short, but what's there, I enjoyed. Also, Resident Evil 5 is awesome. Oh yes. People didn't like Resident Evil 6 for campy stuff, even though Resident Evil 7 has some corny stuff as well. For me, I didn't really like Resident Evil 6 so much because it was just too bloated. Like, they just tried to do too much and they didn't focus enough on the quality. You know, even when you were shooting zombies, right, with Leon, I felt like I was shooting mush because the zombies, they weren't reacting properly. You know, that was just like, just felt dead weak, and they made you like do all these mad moves where you could like crouch and dodge and God knows what else. And I don't know, they were saying the Leon campaign was meant to be like a return to survival horror, but it was actually nothing like it. It was just like, yeah, the first chapter in the city, those zombies, but after that, nah, see you later. It just goes back to usual. And Jake's campaign was quite amateurish. I think that was like the C team that worked on that one, so it's not as good. And funny enough, I wasn't expecting it, but Chris's campaign in Resident Evil 6 was my favourite. Because it knew what it was doing, right? It didn't try to do anything, it was just like Resident Evil 5 Part 2. And the ending for Chris's campaign is really, really good. Like, really surprising. It's not like the other endings that it's just like, oh, everything's great. No, there's some nice little twists, which I quite liked. So, yeah, definitely play Chris's campaign to the end. Resident Evil 5 co-op, raise his hand. Unfortunately, I don't have Resident Evil 5 on the PS4, it's only on the PS3. So that could be the only problem. The entire Resident Evil franchise is campy and corny. Yeah, I mean, the Jill sandwich is not a Jill sandwich for nothing, right? I used to like Resident Evil 6, but I just don't really have fun with it anymore. For me, it's alright. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like... At a push, I would give it a 7, right? But I think deep down, I would probably give it a 6. Because... it doesn't excite me to play it. You know, it just... I only completed Resident Evil 6 once, with each character, and that was it. I was done. Resident Evil 5, I completed it like 5-6 times, honestly. Resident Evil 4, the same, like 5 times. It was great. A6. I think they forgot about Wesker's son after Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 3 Remake was disappointing. Resident Evil 2 Remake was way better. I think with the third remake, they probably rushed it a little bit. But I still really enjoyed it. Like, there's nothing bad about it for me. For me, I still love Resident Evil 3 Remake. Like I said, it's just a little bit short. But everything there was good for me, you know. And I think it's one of those games that you need to play again and again, because you can unlock things. And then if you're going for the platinum, you have to complete the game possibly several times to unlock all the costumes and all the infinite ammo and stuff like that. And I think that's where a lot of the appeal comes in after that. I don't even know how many times I've played Resident Evil 4 and 5. I only remember because you unlock costumes every time you beat 4. So I had all the costumes. It was like you had his old classic raccoon cop costume, then he had the mafia costume with the Chicago typewriter gun, things like that. And Ashley, you could unlock like a suit of armour, so that when the enemies tried to lift her, they couldn't because she was too heavy. So yeah, that's the only reason why I know I've completed it like 4 or 5 times, because I've done all of that stuff. That is definitely very surreal. It's crazy. It's crazy, Beth. Crazy. I'm concerned about the Resident Evil 4 remake. And it's confusing though, because Resident Evil 8 is in a village with a castle, potentially. So it feels like Resident Evil Village is Resident Evil 4. Do you know what I mean? It feels like it's the same setting. So why would they make Resident Evil 8 in a village with potentially a castle, and remake Resident Evil 4, which is a village with a castle? It just doesn't make sense. Make 2 games the same. So either Resident Evil Village is secretly a new version of Resident Evil 4, or they're just like, you know what, let's just do both, who cares. But I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 4 Remake, and I'll tell you why. Resident Evil 4, the original one, it's more campy, right? It's more arcadey. It's just like Resident Evil 5. It's more like an action game that's just fun to play, right? It's not that scary. There's some moments, but it's not that scary. If they remake 4 now, I think 4 will be really scary, like more like a horror. So that's why I want to see 4 remade, because I know they'll change the style. They'll have a different take on it. So if you imagine something like Resident Evil 2 Remake, but in Resident Evil 4, I think that would be really, really cool. So I'm well up for it. I've got no problem with it. At the end of the day, if you don't want it, just don't play it. That's it. I've played Resident Evil 4, the original one, long enough to, you know, say I've had enough of the game now. I want a remake. It's good for me. Resident Evil 3, it's not scary. Nemesis is stupider than bricks. Is that what you're saying? And you only have 2 streets in the old Resident Evil 3. You had 10 areas, not 2, and they cut out the clock tower. Yeah, they cut out the clock tower. They replaced the old factory for the underground hospital. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they stripped away, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I can still appreciate it, at least. Village is the Resident Evil 4 remake. That's what I'm saying. That's what I think it is. I don't know if they've confirmed that, but it just seems like it. But why would Chris Redfield be there? Why would Ethan be there? Do you know what I mean? If it's a remake, why is it not Leon? So it just seems weird. It is shorter than the original Resident Evil 3. Oh yeah, much shorter, much shorter. I think the original one, I was taking my time. I think it took me like 7-8 hours. and the remake took me like 5 hours. So yeah, it's definitely a bit longer. I think Resident Evil 8 is just a test to see if the audience likes the new tone, and if it does well, then I think they will announce Resident Evil 4 remake. But interesting if Resident Evil 8 connects to Resident Evil 4 remake, like if they used the same world, just that took place in separate parts, you know, like separate towns or stuff like that. Who knows? Because they're bringing back the original Chris Redfield, which is pretty cool. I'll still get Resident Evil 3 remake when it goes on sale. I like the demo. Like for me, it's like if you can get it on sale, perfect. Just know that it's only like 5 hours long. But the 5 hours that you get was really good for me. So yeah, they could have done more with Nemesis. They could have added more areas. They could have done more, because it's like a complete remake. Nothing's the same. Every area looks completely different. It's not like the second remake. Everything's completely different. So that's a good and a bad thing. But I would still recommend it. It's still a fun game. I'd happily play it again. No problem. Leon has been in 2, 4 and 6, maybe 8. Who knows? He might make an appearance. You never know, right? You never know. That was my only criticism of Resident Evil 7. There was no iconic characters. They were all new people that I just did not care about. And the enemies they didn't have much variety. Right, well, I'm going to have to cut the stream now. I'm going to have to go back to work for a few more hours. So thanks very much, guys, for tuning in today. What I'm going to do for the rest of this week, we're going to be playing horror games outside of Dreams. So leave me your suggestions, what you want me to play. I'm going to try and play at least 3 different games this week. And on top of that, we'll also do more of our survival horror game, create progress in Dreams. Hopefully get more progress done on the demo, so that it should be ready within the next few weeks, hopefully. So that's the plan. See you later, Alpha. See you later, Hal Schmoomin. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll need to figure out what game we're going to play. But I'll try and play something horror related. So take care, everyone. Gotta dash, right? Luckily, yeah, I'm leaving right now as well. Perfect timing. So yeah, I'll see you later, man. Have a good day. See you later, Beth. See you later, Delirium. See you later, everyone. And I'll see you for some more horror streams this week. Take care. Bye.